What you just witnessed was the birth of my very first Minecraft hardcore world. Don't ask me why I named it Salt Lick. I really couldn't tell you even if I wanted to. I just did. But I'm gonna make some stone tools really fast, and then we can get started on this adventure through this new world. Now that I've got some stone tools, I'm ready to wash the sweat of hard work off me and start exploring my world. After ignoring the copper in this cave, I figure I should probably go look for a better cave somewhere else, because this place isn't great so far.
Why are you running?
I ran across somewhere that looked really cold, so I just decided to go a different way.
Nope, nope, nope.
After hunting some of this local wildlife, I apologized to this baby cow that I left all on his own. Now that creeper took care of the other creeper for me, I can collect this iron and keep going. Now that we have a moment of peace, I think it's a good time to explain my plan for this new world. I was inspired by Sandiction's video on building a house out of every Minecraft building block. So I think I'm going to do the same thing in this world as my first main project, but I'm going to do it a little bit differently than he did because that's going to be my goal from the start. So I'm not going to build any house at all until I build that house. So effectively I'm going to be homeless until I manage to get every single block in the game. So it's going to be kind of difficult. And I've also decided that I'm not going to allow myself to use beds. So no sleeping, no skipping past the night, I just have to deal with it. And phantoms are definitely going to be an annoyance. But I think it'll make for a good challenge, and I think it'll bring some pretty interesting stuff around. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and hopefully all goes well. Since it was starting to get late and mobs were starting to come out, I figured I'd make a shield and then spend a little bit of time howling at the moon.
No, don't do it!
stop for a moment and watch these turtles trying to get to the water. With the great turtle migration finished, I spotted an igloo off in the distance and decided that I'd ice skate over to it. After breaking into his house and ripping up his floor, in exchange for everything the villager had, I gave him one berry. I asserted dominance on this polar bear by staring at him and his son menacingly, and then I continued on my journey until I found a really, really big hole. I contemplated whether I should jump down there for a moment, and then I just said a few goodbyes to the overworld and hurled my body down into that hole. Once I landed in the depths of the cavern, I started to gather up some iron, and then I smelted it so I could make a bucket for water, just in case I got myself into any trouble. Here I almost fell for the classic blunder of trying to break gold ore with a stone pickaxe. But luckily, I realized what I was doing and just continued to look around.
Hello, mother.
Bruh.
I decided I'd go pack up my belongings while I just let that skeleton wander off. With the skeletal guard gone, I found a vein of diamonds in the small cave. However, I didn't have an iron pickaxe yet, so the search for ore began. Having run past all the mobs in this area, I managed to spot a piece of iron off in the distance, then I headed off to grab it. Iron in hand, I forged a pick and headed back to my diamonds.
Bruh.
Sadly, searching the surrounding area didn't yield any more diamonds for me, so I just continued on my caving trip. After that close call, I figured it was probably time to upgrade my gear and make a little bit of armor, so I started smelting some iron. And it's a good thing that I made that stuff, because my shiny new suit was very quickly put to the test. With my armor passing the combat test, I continue to mine, and I run into this little diamond on the edge of this lava lake. Another thorough searching later, I realized that I got cheated again and only got one diamond from this vein too. But that's okay, because I quickly ran into another vein. Searching this area, I actually managed to find more diamonds, so I ended up getting 3 diamonds from this vein, which is pretty good. This whole mining trip, I ended up getting 5 diamonds, which is just enough for me to make a pickaxe and an enchantment table, so I'm satisfied with what I got. But now, I've realized that I'm completely lost in this cave, and I have no idea how to get out, so that's going to be a problem. But that's a problem for me to solve in the next episode, so goodbye everyone, I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know if you want to see more of it.